And at first glance, I would say that this looks like any other Midwestern small town truck stop. But starting today, it's unlike any other truck stop on the I-94 corridor.
And we can sit back and complain about the gas prices that we know are going to go up this summer, or we can do something about it. Here in Wisconsin and here in Menomonie today, we are doing exactly that.
We are proud to have helped bring these environmentally friendly trucks to work for Andersen Windows. These 7 trucks only mark the beginning of a natural gas powered revolution.
And I don't think I have to tell too many of you that this is really a unique opportunity, and one that really will provide more diversity, more balance to our U.S. fueling of our transportation system.
We believe that compressed natural gas is the fuel of the future. It's no longer a question of if natural gas, but when natural gas. And that time is now.
Well, natural gas for transportation is an interesting concept because it takes the natural gas that you'd see flowing to your house, used in your furnace, used perhaps in your cooking, and makes it available for transportation. First, the economics are amazing. Right now, about $2.25 a gallon lower price than diesel. In addition, you have fewer emissions because it's a cleaner burning fuel, about 28% less carbon emissions, and it's a North American fuel. So it supports energy security and is produced right here in North America. When you look at the truck initially, you don't see much difference, but as you begin to look a little closer, you'll notice that it's got an array of natural gas tanks sitting behind the cab. What you'll find is it's also a lot quieter. 10 natural gas trucks operating are going to be quieter than 1 diesel truck. What you have is a pipeline that's coming into the station and first goes through a drying unit. And what that drying unit does is take out all the moisture that's in the natural gas normally to make sure that it's going to work for the natural gas engine. After the dryer, it goes through a compressor, and the compressor takes that pipeline gas and compresses it so that it can be efficiently stored on the truck. This is a compressed natural gas fuel pump. So in some ways it doesn't look all that different from a gasoline or diesel pump until you look at the nozzle and what actually connects to the unit. And so what you have here is a connection, a nozzle that attaches to the truck, and it's secured, and then it begins compressing the natural gas. A station like this can pump about 7 gallons per minute, and so a normal semi-truck is going to take about 10 minutes to fuel with this new alternative fuel. Change is always difficult. Even though there's clear benefits, it's difficult to bring all the parties together and make this change a reality. This was a real collaboration led by Andersen Corporation and bringing in Dart Transit, who's providing the trucks and the equipment, US Venture, who's providing Gain Fuel, and Breakthrough Fuel, who will help to coordinate the entire project.
I think everyone philosophically understands that we need to find alternate fuel sources. I think what's been more challenging is how do you move from intellectual agreement to today? And I think what was important about that was, again, the partnerships that we had. I think the approach that we had, which was let's start small and then let's leverage that to a greater extent both here as well as nationally.
I want to congratulate, again, Andersen Windows, Breakthrough Fuels, DART, US, and Xcel Energy for their role in making this the first CNG station in the state, but hopefully the first of many on the corridor between Chicago and Minneapolis. While today in Menomonie it begins, we hope that there will be many more throughout the state on this corridor, and while today will be history, we will look back and say, this is where we were able to make the change that is going to provide a domestically produced, less expensive, and greener fuel. And that's exactly what all of the companies, all of the employees, and certainly what the state of Wisconsin is interested in doing.